and welcome to the Downsized. This is our weekly weigh-in. It's Sunday, December 8th, and we're here to give you the update on how our week went on our GLP-1 weight loss journey. I'm Lorraine Durham.
And I'm Christopher Durham.
And together we're the Downsized. So we talk about all things GLP-1 weight loss related. Those are medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound, compounded tirzepatide, and compounded semaglutide. How's your week gone, Christopher?
What did we do this week? It's a good question. Oh, let's see. We're coming off of Thanksgiving.
Came back from Thanksgiving, yeah. Let's see. I guess we got back from Thanksgiving Friday after Thanksgiving, took our shot when we got home.
Yep, we did take our shot on Friday when we got home.
And then we weighed in last week on Friday, and I think I was up 1.6. And then from last week to this week, I've lost 2.8 pounds this week. So I was up at Thanksgiving, but now I've lost back down to 143 pounds. So I started at 193 pounds, and today I weigh 143 pounds. So that's an even 50 pounds down. And I've been maintaining 50 pounds down for about the last 5 months. I'm a 55-year-old, a lot of fives today. I'm a 55-year-old mother of 3. I'm 5'4.25", and we started our journey September 29th of 2023, and now it's December 2024. Yeah, that's my story. So I think I overate a little bit on Thanksgiving. We traveled. We went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. We stayed in a hotel. We were just out of our normal routine. So yeah, I was up 1.6. No big deal. We got right back on this week, and I lost 2.8 pounds and got back down to where I had wanted to be, where I had hit previously. So today I took a shot of 10 milligrams of compounded tirzepatide. Previously I've been doing 7.5. I had been on 7.5 since the end of June, except for that time where I had a colonoscopy and had to be off for a couple weeks. But anyway, I've just been feeling a lot hungrier lately. I don't really know why. I think my body has just become very acclimated to the 7.5. I mean, I've been on it now for, 5 months?
It's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah, so I decided to move up and see how we do through the rest of the holiday season. I would like to lose, today my weight's 143. I would like to lose maybe 5 more pounds. My doctor said I should be in the 130s. Maybe I'll keep my eye towards that as we come around to the first of the year.
Since you mentioned Mochi, why don't you tell them about Mochi?
I get my compounded tirzepatide from Mochi Health. Mochi Health is an online telehealth platform where I can connect with their doctors and order GLP-1 medications. I've used Mochi Health since February of 2024, and I've been very happy with their online doctors and customer service. And we are excited to say this video is sponsored by Mochi Health.
Very exciting.
Yay! I love that Mochi just lowered their price on compounded tirzepatide to $199 a month for any level of dose. They do charge a $79 a month membership fee, which covers your doctor telehealth visits and nutritionist visits. If you submit your health insurance to Mochi, that monthly membership fee may drop to $49. It just depends on your insurance. If you'd like to get started with Mochi, I have a code you can use to save $40 on your first order. You can go to joinmochi.com and enter my code, which is QIYGO8. You'll save $40, and I'll save $40. And the link and the code are in the description of this video.
And so you'll notice that's pretty much what we've said every week for, I don't know how much longer.
Pretty much for forever.
The only real difference here is Mochi reached out after seeing the video that Lorraine did with her unboxing.
With
and
the
said, hey,
hey,
we would love to be a part of what you're doing and support what you're doing. I can tell you that it was a long conversation for Lorraine and I to consider having any kind of sponsorships, because this is really our first sponsorship. And it's something that we commit to you is we're not going to have sponsors that we do not believe in.
I mean, I haven't used.
Yeah, we have used them, you know, now for most of the year. It's worked well for us. So we're excited to partner with Mochi. Anytime these posts are sponsored, we will say they are sponsored, so you'll know exactly what's going on. But you know what? If we're not happy with Mochi, we'll tell you about that as well.
Yeah.
So Thank you, Mochi. We appreciate the sponsorship.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching out there.
Absolutely. So is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Whoop, whoop,
Whoop, whoop.
So yeah, after Thanksgiving, I don't have a spreadsheet like you do, so it's always a matter of my memory, and my memory is not as good.
And who knows?
Yeah, I'd have to go back to my telephone, my mobile phone. Sound like an old man.
Mobile phone.
And I think I was up 4 or 5 pounds after the Thanksgiving, and then I had lost this past week down 3, 4 pounds, something like that. So I was still up. So my weight, I started at 286.5 on September of last year when we started together, and I'd steadily lost, doing really well, really aggressively the first 6, 8 months. And as I've gotten closer to my goal, which my goal is 190 pounds, the progress has slowed a bit.
How tall are you?
I am 5'10.5" and 56 years old.
Yes.
So I had a lot of weight to lose. I mean,
and you have lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, and I think I'll close in. I might get close to 100 before I'm done with all of this.
So today, I think you said, did you say you weigh 100 pounds or 200 pounds today? So
no, I do not weigh 200 pounds. 0.1 above what my lowest weight was before Thanksgiving. 0.1. So I lost all that Thanksgiving weight, basically, which we call that a win. That's
all right. Yeah.
Anybody who says stall, no, it's not a stall when I lost probably 5 pounds since Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so. And sometimes I find that if you have an off week, if you have a week where maybe you eat more than you usually do, I find that if we get right back to our eating plan, taking our shot, doing all the things, that the weight generally will come right back off. It's just kind of part of our lifestyle now, and the ups and downs are just going to be life, really. And it's just managing them and not letting them derail you. A lot of times in the past, I would gain weight before GLP-1s. I would gain 5 pounds over Thanksgiving, and I'd say, screw it, I'm just going to keep eating till New Year's. And then before I knew it, I'd be up 15 pounds on January 1st, and then I'd have to start with the New Year's resolution, and that never worked out. So now we do a more consistent, try to get back on track with the next meal or the next snack or whatever.
If you've followed along with us, basically we celebrated 3 Thanksgivings, right? One with you guys, it was our Thanksgiving celebration.
We did eat a lot of Thanksgiving food.
Right, and I did a GLP-1 focused Thanksgiving meal, and we had a talk show. It was super fun. Then once in Charleston, and then we came back and I cooked a Thanksgiving Friendsgiving. So I had a 21-pound turkey here. Well, the difference though is, first of all, I was up 4 or 5 pounds, but I then have taken that turkey, and because it was lots of great protein, and turned it into turkey soup with lots of veggies, and really created more friendly things that we could eat out of it.
We had turkey soup for dinner last night.
We had turkey soup for dinner last night.
I had a turkey sandwich for lunch today.
Yeah.
A little tired of the turkey, but we're freezing.
I mean,
soup, so
and I froze a bunch of it, so I can pull out now pints of turkey soup, and it's all just turkey and a lot of vegetables and defatted stock and all this. So super tasty, and you might as well save the money and get all that good protein out of it.
Well, that's where cooking makes a difference, and I always thought, make your own stock. That's so hard. Well, he just boils the bones. He just
with veggies, it's good,
and boils them down, and then strains it, and then he's got this yummy stock.
And it tastes so much better than
the one you buy at the grocery store. And it's easy for me because I have done it once or twice on my own just to see if I could do it, but he's so good at it that he just does it. But it really makes a difference. So if you've got any turkey bones left over,
I mean, it's essentially
try it.
It's what's left of your turkey, some more carrots, onions, celery. If you want any miscellaneous bay leaves or whatever you can, but do that in just a whole lot of water and let it simmer away all day.
Yeah. And then your house smells good for like 2 days. It smells like turkey.
And now we have, I think, 7 or 8 pints of what are just turkey and vegetables and stock. So today I pulled it out and actually made it more Asian style because I like spicy. So I added some chili crisp and some sriracha to it, and a little bit of soy, and made it it was spicy enough my eyes were watering, but it was delicious.
Yeah, I'm not a spicy person like that. We had it for dinner last night, so I was like, I don't want to look at any more turkey soup.
No, last night we did it with a little bit because we don't avoid starch or carbs. Some egg noodles in it. And those egg noodles have protein in them, so I think there's 6 or 7 grams of protein in them. In the real noodles, it's not fake protein noodles or noodles from
Christopher
some
hates
other
those pastas that are protein
not-
pastas, or
no.
I would eat them if it was just me, but he doesn't like them. So
No, I want a real pasta. So yeah, so we're moving right along. Hopefully I can get down into the 100 magical land you call
Wonderland.
Yes.
That's when your weight starts with the number 1. A lot of people celebrate that, I see around the social media places.
Yep. And we had our kids went back to school for exams and so forth on Monday. So we've been
just getting back into our normal routine. It was very cold here on Tuesday. It snowed early Tuesday morning and made a
tiny
nice
bit, not
dusting.
much.
And I think
Maybe I'll put a picture up.
I think they said Charlotte had been 1,000 days without snow, and so we broke that record. And I really like the snow that just hangs around in the morning and then it's gone by the afternoon. And that's what the snow was. But it was so cold, and and cold for us is in the 20s or teens. I think it was in the 20s, low 20s. And I was just like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go to the gym. I am not going today. So I didn't go. And you know what? It was fine. I went the next day and I went today. So it's
and I came downstairs. I woke up because the news had said it was going to snow. And I woke up that morning and JoJo comes frolicking in.
Our cat JoJo.
Because when JoJo sees us wake up, JoJo says it's time to eat and it's time to go out. So we went downstairs and she had a little bite for breakfast, and then we walked over and she looked outside. And it's all covered in white. Right? She looks at me like, what the hell is this?
Make it stop. Make this go away. This is unacceptable. Yeah. No, JoJo is not a cold. JoJo is from New York.
Yeah, she is a New York
kitty. She is a New York kitty. We got her from a neighbor who had some relatives in New York that a stray cat had kittens, and they brought them down to North Carolina in our neighborhood and said, anybody want a kitten? And we ended up with a kitten from New York that way. But JoJo does not remember her cold weather childhood. So anyway.
All right. So what else this week? Did you have gym stories? I've always got a good gym story.
They just want to change things around at the gym when I just want them the same way that I always have been. And that sounds very...
old lady.
Yes, of me. So on Wednesday, our normal aerobics, it was our bar class. And our normal teacher... she was hanging around the room and I was like, what's going on? She's like, oh yeah, I'm not teaching today. I'm like, what do you mean you're not teaching today? I've taken this class like 26 times on Wednesday, whatever. And you're always the teacher. She goes, no, someone else is teaching it today. They're changing things around a little bit. So all of us regulars go into the room and we talk to this new instructor, and she's very nice. And her class was pretty good, but we were like, we don't like new things and we don't like change. But it was fine. But, I always think it's hard when, you just get used to something like a Weight Watchers leader or a exercise instructor, and then, something changes and you have to go a different way. So change is hard, friends. I don't like it, but that's life.
So you brought up Weight Watchers, and I'm curious, and I don't know if I saw you answer the question, but one of the folks in the comments asked a question.
Why do I still go to Weight Watchers?
Why do you still go to Weight Watchers?
Yeah. I still go to Weight Watchers because I want to tell people about GLP-1 medications. I also want to tell them about our channel because I see so many people in Weight Watchers, and I was one of these people just coming week after week, not making any progress, losing a pound here, maintaining, gaining a pound, always in the same kind of pattern and never being able to really get to a goal weight. And I was like, you know what? There's an easier way. There's an easier way, y'all. This is science. This is
a more effective way.
medicine. And even Weight Watchers is promoting their clinic where they are now selling GLP-1 medications. It's separate from your regular weekly Weight Watchers membership, and they won't tell you about it in an in-person class, but you can go online and they'll be glad to sell you some semaglutide.
Mm-hmm. Did you answer the lady's question? I didn't.
I did answer her question, and that's basically what I said. I want to tell people about this medication, and I still like, being around other people who struggle with weight loss, and I do like to hear they have information, they have weekly tips and weekly mindset things that I might not come across elsewhere. So I go now about once a month. I've hit lifetime. I've hit my goal weight. I've hit my lifetime
If you were,
goal.
I've heard you answer that whole answer, but I think her implied question was, is it worth the money if I'm starting this today? Should I be doing that?
I mean, that's up to you. Now that I've hit lifetime, I don't pay. So there's no cost to me. If I had to pay weekly to go and do that, no, I would not go and do that. But when we started last year, I was a member of Weight Watchers. I was going every week at that time. And I had started in July, and I lost 10 pounds by the time we started compounded tirzepatide at the end of September. So I did Weight Watchers and compounded tirzepatide. Of course, I didn't tell anybody at Weight Watchers I was doing it because still I was very like, is this going to work? I don't know. I'm embarrassed that I'm taking a weight loss medicine. What are people going to say? And then we came around to, I guess, February, and I had lost, I don't know what, February, I lost like 30 pounds. And I was like, I want to tell people about this. And I did tell people in my meeting about it. And I did not get a very good response from some of the members. They were angry, and it was a very much a you're cheating vibe. And I felt bad about that. And then we started our YouTube channel in March, and I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to feel bad about this because this is medicine. This is science. We know now that obesity is a disease. It's not your fault that you have obesity. I didn't choose to have obesity. Christopher didn't choose to have high blood pressure.
No.
We just do. So I decided I was going to keep going, and because then I really wanted to make my goal weight at Weight Watchers, because I had never, in all the years of going, I think I went to my first Weight Watchers meeting in 1985 at the age of 16 with my mom. I went to a Weight Watchers camp one summer when I was 16. I mean, so I've been off and on with Weight Watchers through, after giving birth and going back and trying again, and just never really being able to get to my goal weight. So I wanted to get to my goal weight. I wanted to get to my lifetime goal, because once you make lifetime at Weight Watchers, once you've maintained your goal weight for 6 weeks, your lifetime, and you don't have to pay again as long as you weigh in once a month and you're within a couple pounds of your goal weight. So that's what I did, and that's what I still do. So now I go once a month. I just wanted to get to that goal because I had never gotten there before. So then I got there, and now I'm like, you know what, this works, and I want to tell other people about it.
Well, so what do we have coming up? It's December, what did we say it was, 8th? Sunday, December 8th.
It is.
We're coming into the close of the year. What else is going on?
Well, we've got a couple Christmas parties to go to.
Oh, is there one on Saturday?
I believe we do have one coming up. And then the day after Christmas, we're going to go on a cruise to Bahamas with some friends. That should be good. I was debating on when to take my shot. We take our shots on Friday at lunchtime. So I was debating, should I move my shot? And then I was like, you know what? I'm not moving my shot day. I'll just take my shot on my shot day. We'll take it with us on the cruise. We've traveled with it before. We have a travel case, and it'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to do.
She said, when are you going to take your shot? I said, Friday.
Like, we'll be on a cruise. We'll be on the cruise. He's like, so.
Okay.
And, I think it's important to, even through the holidays, if you're just starting and you're thinking, oh, maybe I want to go off for the holidays. I'm not going off for the holidays.
No,
Christopher has never gone off in our past 60 weeks of this journey for anything. I have gone off for a vacation and gone back on. And honestly, now I just stay on it the whole time, and I don't have to go on or off or go up and down. I just maintain throughout.
And honestly, the longer you're on it, your mindset evolves.
How do you mean evolve?
Early on, because your food is so shut down,
right?
You just can't eat much.
Right.
Now, whatever we are, 59, 60 weeks into it, I definitely eat a lot less and my food noise is gone. But it's now been long enough that it's just every day.
What's
and I
kind
don't
of every day?
Just not worrying about food. It's just how it is. It's just so that coming off of it, I don't know why I would do that. I'm fine. So will I eat an entire pie? No, thank goodness I won't, nor do I need to.
Yeah, I think when I had to go off the medication for my colonoscopy, which I had at the beginning of November, I think my hunger really ramped up.
Mhm.
And I had forgotten, it's been over a year. We've been on this medicine over a year. And I forget how driven and hungry that I used to get. Like, you just, as you go along, well, this is now our new normal. So to go off of the medication for 2 weeks and have that come roaring back was like, oh yeah, that's what that felt like. I remember that now. I really don't like that feeling. I think I'll just try to maintain this medication level.
I saw a TikTok the other day, somebody saying and it was a woman saying it was the equivalent of having a child, as you don't, after a while, you forget how painful it was.
You forget childbirth.
Otherwise, you'd never have another kid. So to me, it's
yeah.
After a year,
Yeah.
I understand it theoretically, and I know it was there, but the experience is so different today.
It is dimming. I have memories of when I used to work in an office. I have memories of sitting at my desk in my office, and it would be 2:00 and I would have just eaten lunch and thinking I could not complete my work because all I was thinking of is, when am I going to get to eat again? And there's cake in the break room, and I've got kashi bars in my desk, and all these thoughts, I couldn't really focus on my work or what I was doing. So I remember those times very clearly, but like on a day-to-day hunger level basis, those memories have dimmed over this past year. And that's where I come back to, people ask, well, are you going to stay on this medication forever? Probably in some form at some dose. Yeah, probably, because I think just going off of it 2 weeks a couple months ago for the colonoscopy, it came roaring back, like roaring. So I did not like that.
And honestly,
Feeling.
It's one of the reasons why when we do news, I like to report on the new medications that are coming out, because
it gives people
it's easy
hope.
to get concerned. Do I want to take a shot, or can I spend this amount of money for the rest of my life? I don't believe you're going to have to, based off of the product development that's happening today, the innovation and the research. I believe in the next year, 2, 3, 5, it's going to be a completely different world, and there will be dozens of options, and cost will come down, particularly when the oral pills get out, such that maintenance 2 years from now might be a pill a day.
Yeah.
And it might cost you $10 a day.
Yeah. The different medicines, new medicines are in trials. They will come out at some point in the future. Now, whether it's a year away or 2 years away, we don't know. But we have just learned so many people are racing to develop these drugs. This is billions, billions of dollars of sales that Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk are making off these drugs. So you better believe everybody is racing to come out with a version. I hope at some point maybe I could just take maybe an oral pill monthly for maintenance, but forever is a long time. So who knows what's going to come out in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years.
So today we're going to take shots. We're going to do the best we can with our health. We're going to say thank you for watching, and thank you, Eli Lilly, for making a really effective drug.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to keep taking this forever because it works. So, yeah.
So anything else this week?
I don't believe so.
That's us.
That's us.
All right.
Make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Please do. Make sure you join us on Wednesday night for our the Downsized Live, where we'll get a chance to talk to you guys. You can comment and question, and usually it's a couple hundred people, and we all talk and have a good time.
And check out our website. We have a website at thedownsized.org where we have some links to products in our Amazon store. We're Amazon affiliates, so we do make a small commission if you click those links. And they're products I like protein shakes, protein bars, my Mago 7 for constipation, my fiber gummies, the scale we use. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. So check that out at thedownsized.org.
We were talking about doing a video on a GLP-1 holiday gift guide, so stay tuned. There might be one of those coming.
Maybe.
Who knows? All right, that's us for today. I'm Christopher Durham.
I'm Lorraine Durham.
And this has been the Downsized Weekly Weigh-In. We'll see you next week.